What is going on, everybody? I hope you guys are all having a great day. Today I am back here in Madden 25 with another speeder build, and today I'm going to be doing the Cincinnati Bengals. And so if you're new around here and you don't know what a speeder build is, basically it's a challenge where I only get 10 minutes to make as many trades as possible to try and build up this team and win a Super Bowl in one season. And like I said, today we are going to be doing the Cincinnati Bengals, a very interesting team, to say the least, because they got guys like Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, who I probably won't trade those three. I mean, it's hard to improve off of like a 96, 95, and an 85. But I mean, I guess it's possible if I were to trade for like Mahomes, but I'm not going to do that. And Trey Hendrickson, he's probably the only untouchable on defense. Granted, that doesn't mean I'm going to trade everyone here, but like he's probably the only guy where I'm like not even going to like try to trade to improve. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely some key positions that we do need to work on, you know, on both offense and defense. Maybe special teams as well. What's their special teams looking like? 71, 71. I mean, we could do some work there. Granted, it would probably be a huge waste of time to try and trade for a kicker and a punter, but I mean, I could do it. But yeah, there's also guys like Jordan Battle, for example. I'm pretty sure this is his, second year? So yeah, he would have pretty good value. 76 star dev, 23 years old, so he might be a guy I might trade here. Because another thing, if you are new, one of the main strategies is to try and trade away all young assets and all picks as well, just so that way, you know, I can improve. Because, you know, this is only a one season thing. So, you know, a guy like Jordan Battle, who I actually really like. However, here, it wouldn't make sense to hold on to him because, you know, it's not like a long-term thing. So, you know, he might get traded here. He probably will, most likely. But yeah, with that being said, with the roster analyzed, it's time for me to become general manager of the Bengals for the next 10 minutes. Also, I just want to see what pick are we projected to have, because that is huge in terms of value. So pick 18. So the picks probably won't have very much value. I mean, they should have decent value. It's like a top 20 pick, and like for each round too, it's like the same. So I guess we'll just have to see. I normally stack draft picks and other assets anyways. I very rarely will just trade a pick for a player because that's not really a good use of time. But yeah, with that being said, I think it's time we go ahead and get started. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start the timer in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right, so it's going to be very nice not having to trade for a quarterback, because in the other ones that I've done, well, besides the Chiefs one, I've had to trade for a quarterback, and that's very hard to do. But yeah, with that being said, I think what we should do first is, I think we should pick up a defensive tackle first. I think that would be beneficial. Oh, also, I do have pre-existing injuries off, so like, I don't know if Trent Brown is hurt in real life, but if he is, that's why he's here, just in case you guys were wondering. But yeah, so yeah, I think first things first, we'll pick up a defensive tackle, and I think what we'll do is we'll go to the Bills, because I want to pick up some other assets as well. So I want to get Ed Oliver, if that's possible, 81 overall. And then could I get Matt Milano? He's only an 84. I thought he was like an 87. Okay, well, Taron Johnson as well, because he would be our highest rated corner if we got him. Yeah, I'm not mistaken. So I'll throw in DJ Turner. He should have decent value. They need a free safety. We can't really give up Geno Stone. So what about a right end? We're not doing that. What about Joseph Asai? Just out of curiosity, how far does this get me? Okay, so that's not very far. What if I threw in like a second, 2 seconds? Let's just see, how far does this get me? That's actually very close. If I threw in a third, maybe this goes through. That's very close. What if I threw in 3 seconds? We'll do that. Will this go 3? Dude, I'm stuttering bad. Will this go 3? I mean, will this go through? I was gonna say for 3 players, but I kind of jumbled my words there. But that did not go through, unfortunately. So what I think I'll do is I'll take out Joseph Asai. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, by the way. If I'm incorrect, then that's my bad. But what if I threw in like future third instead? Maybe this will go through. And I just earned some rewards points, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, if this trade goes through, we get Ed Oliver, Matt Milano, Taron Johnson. I thought I'm stuttering again. I thought Matt Milano was like an 87. So I guess that's kind of disappointing. But it is what it is. It's not the end of the world. So we're picking up some assets to improve this team. So we're going to move Logan Wilson to left outside linebacker, assuming I don't trade him. And then, I mean, we could use another corner. I mean, I guess we are kind of fine with these corners. I'm not like too keen on improving our corners right now. So defensive tackle, we could use two. I would like to have 2 80s or above, and then we could use a defensive end as well. So, and then strong safety, I would like to improve off of Von Bell. So we got just over 7 minutes, so there's plenty of time. So let's see here. We can trade Khalil Herbert and probably Zach Moss as well. Well, not in the same deal. We'll just do one at a time. And then, well, we definitely need to improve this offensive line. So what's a team that has good guards? I know Sam Cosmi. What about their left guard? I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he's a 76. I mean, is it really worth trading for a 76 overall? I don't think so. What about, who's my center? Is it Ted Karras? I could move Ted Karras to guard, actually. 80 overall. I could do that. And then I could put Mims in this trade. And then, I don't know, trade for their center. Why not? And then Jonathan Allen. So he's an 88 overall. Just out of curiosity, how far does this get me? Okay, what if I went for Payne instead? Because he might be a little bit easier to get. Well, he definitely will be easier to get. It's like the same spot. Okay, that's frustrating. What do I do here? I mean, they need a right end, so I throw on Joseph Asai here. And then I'm going to have to give up a first rounder. That's just is what it is. I just want to see how far does this get me. Yeah, I'll have to throw in a first rounder, which, I mean, that's completely fine. I'm fine with that. Wow. They really don't want to give up these 3. Okay, what if I threw in this year's first? How far does this get me? Because that one's green. Oh, man. Okay, so 2/3. Would this work? Okay, yeah, we're not getting Sam Cosmi. That's fine. You know, we'll just go for Deron Payne. And their edge rushers are not much of an improvement. What about their strong safety situation? Jeremy Chin, we'll trade for him. Marshawn Lattimore, he would be nice, but he's going to be way too hard to get. And then Bobby Wagner, he should have pretty like low trade value considering his age. So if I threw in Jermaine Pratt, well, I only got 5 minutes, so we got to get this trade done quick. So Jermaine Pratt, Von Bell, and then we'll throw in Dax Hill. Just how far does this get me? That's actually pretty far. I might not even have to give up a first, which would be very ideal. So 2/3. I probably don't even have to, but I'm just going to. Oh, I definitely do have to. And a 4th. Okay. You know what? I'm going to give up my first, but I want to see, could I get Jonathan Allen instead? Because I'm pretty sure they have like similar trade value. It looked like on that first trade. I could be mistaken, but it looked like they did. So if I give up, well, actually first, I just want to see, is this like similar to what it was? I mean, not really. I kind of forgot. I should probably check. I'm wasting so much time, dude. Okay, yeah, we're just going to go with Deron Payne. So what I'll do is I'll give up a first. However, I'm going to ask for like, could I get maybe a second? Oh, that's pick 34. We'll try it. We'll try it. Will this work? Okay, it's not going to work. Yeah, I should have known. What about a 3rd and a 4th from the future? Will this go through? Close. Take out the 4th. Will this go through? Okay, take out the 3rd. Will this go through? Alright, we get Bobby Wagner, Jeremy Chin, Deron Payne there. I'm very happy with those upgrades. You know, we did have to give up a first. However, there's under 4 minutes left, so kind of had to do that there. I'm stuttering a lot this video. I apologize, guys. I haven't recorded in like a week. Actually, it's been longer than that, so... Yeah, and also this video is going to come out probably on New Year's Eve. So, I hope you guys, if you're watching this on New Year's Eve, you guys have a good New Year's Eve. And if you're watching this in 2025, Happy New Year. But yeah, we got to improve this offensive line. ASAP, we got to focus on that. 2025 can wait. So let's trade for Tevin Jenkins. And then, I mean, what about, could I get like Keenan Allen just for another wide receiver? Who's their tight end? Cole Kmet, 82 overall. Let's just see, how far does this get me? Okay, I mean, I'm fine giving up a first if I could also get something back in return, because there's under 3 minutes left. So if I don't use these picks, I'm going to lose them anyways. So what if I ask for pick 41? Will this go through? Yeah, I think Tevin Jenkins just has like the most trade value of all time. What about a 5th? Will this go through? Okay, maybe if I took out the 5th and then threw in like 4th, 2 4ths, would this go through? I'm fine with doing this. It's a lot of value. Okay, I'll give up the 3rd from this year. Is what it is. I'm giving up a lot of value, but you know, that's the whole point, is trade draft picks. I've said that like 40 times, so I apologize for repeating myself. But yeah, we got 2 minutes left, and what glaring needs do we have? Like, I don't really think we need to improve running back, because the Bengals playbook in Madden is like you pass it like 50 times a game. It's actually insane. I mean, we could improve edge rusher. Linebackers were good, corner were good, safeties were good. I mean, we could get, well, we got Evan McPherson, so I guess we don't need a new kicker. But I mean, I don't know, like, we could just use a right guard and an edge rusher. What team is going to have, okay, I got a minute 30. I need to actually like focus here. I've been blabbering a lot. I need to lock in. So, because I still got that first rounder. So Shaq Mason and Danielle Hunter. Could we do this? Danielle Hunter and Shaq Mason. If I threw in Sam Hubbard and let's see, who else? They need a left outside linebacker. We don't have any. What about Cordell Volson and then that first? Would this go through? Please go through. Please. Okay. I should have known. But let's see. Any edge rusher. Chase Young. I mean, he's only 79 though. I want like at least an 80. Rashawn Gary. Could I get Rashawn Gary and like Eldon Jenkins? I pronounced that name so bad. Would this go through? I got 30 seconds. Okay, so I'm fine with doing that. I pronounce his name so bad. Oh my gosh. But yeah. So we get Eldon Jenkins. Oh my gosh. That was horrible. But yeah, that's probably going to be my last trade. I have less than 30 seconds and can't really do much in 30 seconds, you know. Well, I guess there's some things you can do in 30 seconds, but yeah, I don't think I'm going to make any moves. I think the roster looks pretty good. You know what? We'll trade for a punter. Why not? Actually, I only have 10 seconds, so can't do that. Timer's going to run out in 2, 1. That's time. All right, so I only made like, what was that, like 4 or 5 trades? I could have made a lot more if I was not like yapping. But I mean, I'm happy with the trades I made though. Like, there's still a lot of picks, like that 3rd, 4th. Like, those are pretty decent picks that I didn't get to use. However, I'm happy with how the roster turned out. I think the trades I made were pretty good. So I think maybe the Bengals ownership could consider hiring me as a GM. I guess if we win the Super Bowl, then they really will have no choice, because if I can fix up this team in 10 minutes, they really have no other choice. But yeah, we got to move some positions around. What positions do I need to move around? We got to move Logan Wilson to left outside linebacker. He also has an upgrade, so we'll use that. Pass coverage, get him up to an 82 overall. So yeah, Logan Wilson, left outside linebacker. By the way, I do have other speed rebuilds up on my channel. If you guys enjoyed this one, you guys can feel free to go check those out after you finish this one though, because the Super Bowl run has yet to begin. We still got this season to go through, and then we got to move Tevin Jenkins to right guard. And then I'm pretty sure the adjust lineup thing is still broken, so I might have to just manually go through the depth chart. But let's see, is Madden the $1 billion, well, not Madden, is EA the $1 billion game company able to fix this? Which, by the way, I was thinking about this the other day. This Saquon hurdle happened, right? They had that added into the game within like 3 days. It was crazy. It was something like 3 days. I'm exaggerating because honestly, I don't know. It could have been a month for all I know, but we're just going to go with 3 days. This generate best lineup thing, this issue has been going on for probably at least a month, something like that. Let's see, is it fixed? No, it's not fixed. Who would have thought? Madden is not updating their stuff. Who would have thought? So yeah, I'm just going to go through and manually do the depth chart, and then we'll go check out what the lineup is looking like momentarily. So apparently Trent Brown is an 81 overall tight end. He's higher rated as a tight end than some tight ends are as a tight end. And the same with Orlando Brown. Like, I get it, it's because of like the blocking, but like that's still like 81 overall. Like, if I didn't trade for Cole Kmet, he would be our highest rated possible tight end. That's crazy to think about. All right, I'm pretty sure I got the roster completely like figured out. I'll go through and double check just to be 100% sure once we're done with this. But yeah, 89 overall with a 91 offense and an 88 defense. But yeah, this offense is looking very good. Joe Burrow has a very good offense around him. So there's absolutely no excuses for Joe Burrow this season. Unless, of course, the Cowboys and Chiefs and Ravens all go 17-0. And we get eliminated first round. And so yeah, with that being said, this is the 91 overall offense. Now let's go check out the 88 overall defense. And I always thought Zach Taylor was in a 3-4. Is he actually in a 4-3? I should check. Okay, so yeah, it is a 4-3 playbook. So we'll just stick with it. I really don't know what defensive playbooks are good in Madden Sim. Oh, Matt Milano, he also has an upgrade. So we'll use that real quick. Both our linebackers got an upgrade, so that's cool. But yeah, as I was saying, like, I know the Steelers one apparently is like really good. However, you know, that's a 3-4 one, and I'm not going to run a 3-4. Ed Oliver, he also has an upgrade. But yeah, this is the 88 overall defense right here. We have a very good defense all around. Again, just like the offense, I don't think there's any spots that are like bad or anything. Like, we have a very well-rounded team on the offense and the defense. I think the GM did a very good job building out this team. Whoever the GM is, I would give him a 10-year extension, absolutely 100%. But yeah, with an 89 overall team, 91 offense, 88 defense, that might be the highest rated team in the game. Don't quote me on that because I don't really check through that stuff, so I could be wrong. It could be like the lowest rated team in the game for all I know. But I would imagine it has to be at least top 3, for sure. Like, there's no doubt it's a top 3. And yeah, with that being said, we are going to go on and sim through the season to see how this team does. But before we do that, we're going to do the record prediction because that's what we always do. I'm going to predict this team. You know, I'm going to be bold. We'll go 14-3. We'll win the AFC. That's my prediction. It's a very bold one, 14-3, winning the AFC. However, I think this team can do it. You know, the Bengals offensive playbook is a very good one from what I've seen in Madden. My prediction, 14-3. You guys can comment your record prediction if you would like. And without further ado, let's go ahead and sim the season. All right, week 16, week 17. We're getting pretty close to the end of the season here. We're going to see our record here. And we go 13-4. So I was close. I'm pretty sure I said 14-3. So we went 13-4. Did not win the division. I guess I was right about not winning the division, but I meant to say did not win the AFC. But 13-4, so 3 teams went 13-4. 1 went 15-2. The AFC was very competitive this year. Granted, there was an 8-9 team in the playoffs. I guess, you know, it was more like top heavy. I guess that's a better way of putting it. But yeah, we take on the Jacksonville Jaguars in round 1. Just looking at league leaders. So Joe Burrow is 3rd in passing yards. So Keenan Allen, I had Keenan Allen set as like the slot receiver because I thought the slot receiver was like 2nd most targeted with the Bengals playbook. I guess he's the most targeted, so I think I'll put Jamar Chase in the slot just to see if that changes anything. But Matt Milano is tied for the leading league interception leader with Devin Lloyd, who we're facing in round 1 against the Jaguars. And Matt Milano, even though he has more tackles, he's down by 1 solo tackle, so 2nd place. But overall, the team did pretty good, just looking at team ranks. So we were 3rd with points per game. 30 points per game, and we're 3rd? I feel like that's like... Is that not like weird? Like, I feel like 30 points per game, you know, I feel like you're probably number 1, like with 30 points a game. Like, I mean, I could be wrong, but like averaging 30 points a game and that's like you're only 3rd. Maybe I don't know ball or something, but I mean, yeah, we were 3rd with pass yards, 19th with rush yards. Defensive wise, we were 5th with 21 points on average allowed per game. We were not very good against the pass, we were 26, but we were very good against the run, we were top 5 against the run. But actually, I just want to look at Jamar Chase's stats. Well, just out of curiosity, did Joe Burrow win MVP? Probably not, so Josh Allen won MVP, which could happen in real life. Could be Lamar, could be Saquon, could be Sam Darnold, you know, as a Vikings fan, I would love that. But I did not win Coach of the Year, came in 2nd, very close to a Coach of the Year, but you know, is what it is. Kevin O'Connell's on here. He should absolutely win it in real life. If he doesn't, there's an issue. But just out of curiosity, I just want to see Jamar Chase. So he was here. So, okay, so Jamar Chase has more receptions. Okay, that makes more sense. But wow, Keenan Allen with like 300 more yards with less interceptions. That's crazy. He also has 23 touchdowns. I'm just now seeing that. Okay, so yeah, Keenan Allen had a very good season. You know, I was kind of on the fence. He was kind of like a last-minute guy I traded for, too. I was kind of like, well, we kind of need a 3rd receiver, so I just traded for him, so I guess that trade worked out. But yeah, I think I'll just leave him in the slot just because the receptions wise it kind of makes the most sense. It actually might make more sense to move T. Higgins into the slot though, because he has 71 receptions. So, you know, Keenan Allen, you had a pretty good year, but we're going to put T. Higgins in the slot because that probably makes the most sense overall wise, because we want to have our highest rated guys out there for the playoffs. So yeah, we'll throw T. Higgins in there, even though Keenan Allen's an 88 for slot and T. Higgins is 86. But I guess if we lose in the wild card, then that was a bad coaching decision by me. We'll upgrade players real quick, just go through that. Jamar Chase, he's up to I think that's a 98 if I'm not mistaken, that's what I saw. But yeah, weekly awards, just out of curiosity. Let's see, Joe Burrow, 4 passing touchdowns, 335 yards. Great day for him. Von Miller, 4 sacks. He's always very good in sim. Like, he's always really good. He's really good in 24 for sim as well. I noticed that. But yeah, it's time to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars, the #1 run defense in the league. But it's not like we run the ball very well anyways, so it's not like it matters. Let's see if we can and we do take down the Jacksonville Jaguars. We're taking on the Buffalo Bills, a team that we made a big trade with. And they're also led by the MVP. So that's going to be something. So the team ranks, they're actually not bugged for once. We can actually see their team ranks. The Bills' offense was very good. They were top 10 with points per game, top 4 with pass yards per game. Running game, you know, not very good, 21st. Defensive-wise, though, despite losing out on Ed Oliver, Matt Milano, and who was the third guy I traded for? Teron Johnson, yeah. Their defense was still very good. They were #2 with points, 6th with the pass, and 12th against the run. So it's going to be pretty hard to throw the ball today. It's going to be pretty hard to score in general. We average 30 points a game, and they're on average only letting up just under 20. And we only won our last game by 7 points, so if this is a close game, you know, their defense is looking pretty good. That's pretty iffy. But you know what? We don't care. We're going to go out to Buffalo as a 5th seed, and we are going to win, and that is exactly what we do. We are going to be taking on our division rival with the coach of the year, the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens are a very good team in Madden 25. And yeah, point in case, averaging 31.5 points per game, 19th with pass yards. That's interesting. They're 1st with rush yards though, averaging 136.5 rush yards per game. That's insane. Their defense is also very good, 4th with points per game, 9th with pass, and 10th against the run. And of course, they're led by 2 99s in the backfield, Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry. 2 players that are pretty good. But it looks like the Lions won the... Oh no, that's the divisional. Never mind. I don't know why I thought that. Oh, so it's the Vikings. So if the Vikings win and we win, who am I supposed to root for? That's a big question there. Because, you know, I'm a huge Vikings fan. So can I really root against the Vikings, even though I am technically the GM of the Bengals? I might have to just intentionally lose the game just so the Vikings can get their first Super Bowl. But yeah, with that being said, we're going to take down the Ravens here, and we're going to go on to the Super Bowl. Did we do it? I don't think we did because it says contract extended. So I think we lost. I don't know. It doesn't show up for some reason, so we got to advance a week, and let's see. And yeah, we lost. Vikings Ravens Super Bowl. That'd be pretty cool to see, 2 purple teams. But yeah. But it looks like Keenan Allen won Offensive Player of the Year. But we lost in the playoffs, so that doesn't matter. You can win all the awards you want. We didn't win the Super Bowl. Who cares? But yeah, we lose in the conference championship just out of curiosity. We're going to see who won the Super Bowl. Let's see, Harrison Smith retired. Might happen in real life, which would be unfortunate. Wow, the Ravens win. The team I am the GM of loses, and then my favorite team loses as well. Back-to-back weeks. That's not fun. But yeah, that is going to be the end of the Bengals speeder build. Feel free to let me know in the comments which team you guys would like to see me do a speeder build of next. These speeder builds are very fun to do, and I hope you guys enjoy them as much as I enjoy making them. But I also do have other Madden 25 content on my channel as well. I do fantasy draft challenge videos. I also do have some franchise series that I'm doing. I also do have NBA 2K25 speeder builds up on my channel if you're interested in those. But yeah, there's a ton of playlists on my channel if you guys enjoyed this and would like to check out some more of my content. But yeah, with that being said, that is going to be the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching all the way to the end. I really appreciate that. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.